Hi everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who's been joining and sharing and commenting. I really hope that my videos give you some help and guidance and peace from spirit and the hope that things will be brighter tomorrow. This is our reading. We're already entering September here, but it's August 26th to September 1st, 2018. The sun has moved into Virgo. I do have that video up as I do for the rest of the signs of the year. And like I said, in September, it's Virgo, then we're going to Libra, etc. They're all there. But in January, I will do the solar returns differently because a lot of people aren't resonating with the actual start of the day of their birth to the next year. So that being said, I'm using my ULN deck. Mercury's gone direct, and at the time of this video, excuse me, so will Mars have. So we still have 5 planets in retrograde. But let's get right to it. We have the Nine of Swords, and I know it looks bleak, and it has been. For many of us, we have been through a lot of misery in the last number of months, and maybe even going back as far as January or March for some of us, okay? Depends on how it was in your chart. Everyone is different, right? These are general readings. But this is sleepless nights, excuse me, worry, fear, doubt, suspicion, feeling alone, feeling isolated, feeling helpless. There was no one there for me. I'm alone. And this is all in your thoughts. You're feeling this. Now, these swords aren't touching you. These are the mental realm, okay? With this card, it talks about the things that we can think and conjure up in our mind. And I always tell you to be careful what you're thinking, because that is the power of creation for you to bring into form everything that you are thinking about. Excuse me. And this card even goes back to June. So maybe some of you started then. Oh, there it goes. I can relate to that one for sure. It jumped right out of my hands. But this is a 9, so we know the end of this misery. This cycle is ending for you. And you're going to start feeling relief from this. These are stressors. You know, we are in Virgo. Virgo is ruled by Mercury, as is Gemini. And part of Virgoan's energy with Mercury is anxiousness, nervousness, depression, worry. You see all the neurological stressors, but it starts in the mental realm. So with that being said, yay, this is going to be passing for you. You will feel the relief from this, and you'll see that everything you were worrying about really complicated the things that were going on in your life. It's not always easy to trust, but just know that there will be good coming out of this and this growth. So whatever this is with you, a person, a place, a situation, finances, your health, you can stop worrying now. You could. If you don't want to, you could keep worrying. You say, Mary Jo, listen, I got other stuff going on. You don't know. No, I don't know. But I do know this. The more I feed into my negativity and lack in my life, the more the universe blesses me with. I need to redirect all the time and know I'm not alone. I am loved. And even if I don't feel it in the physical, I know in spirit. And I keep redirecting to that. So please, remember in those times when you're forlorn, feeling isolated and alone, redirect your energy to something positive. If you realize how much of the day you dwell on what you don't have in misery, you'd say, wow, if I took all that energy and dwelled on happiness, joy, and bliss, I'd probably be doing great right now. But that is all part of each of our journeys differently. And that's why some people, they get it and they're on it, they're woke and they're doing it. The rest of us have life stressors getting in the way, and we do let it get in the way. So please know that misery will be over for you. Oh, and we follow with a 10. Look at that. So that's a nice progression, endings and beginnings. Look at this, the Wheel of Fortune. How awesome is this? This cycle is going to be over for you. For a while, not forever and ever, but for a while. This is expansive growth and change in everything in your life. If you have been oppressed and things have not been going well for you, this is saying, okay, the wheel is out of the mud now. This is like unexpected good fortune, good luck. Like something just falls in your lap. You know, and you're like, how did this happen? Don't question it. Just accept it. Just like you take all this garbage and you're like, oh my God, you dwell on that. Dwell on the happiness, the joy and the bliss. This is what we were just saying. Because this cycle is changing for you. It's definitely, you're dancing your happiness. But look how grounded you are. Here you were a nervous wreck. This is anxiety, worry, doubt, fear. This is your happy, your joy. You're doing your happy dance, you're doing your happy dance. I do that sometimes too. When something good happens, I jump up and down, I wiggle, because I put that energy out there like, ooh, I get all excited because I know that energy is going to bring more to me. And I thank God always with these blessings. So know with this is your payback for all the good you've done. So enjoy it for now, okay? These are many changes in your life. Could be home, business, friendship, success out of nowhere, okay? But it's here for you now. This is abundance and goodwill and good luck in your favor. So again, put this in a snapshot of your life, because this could be about a man, this could be about a woman, a job, a home, your health, whatever it is. Knight of Cups. Okay, we're taking action now. We know the Knights are fiery. They take up the cause for the king and the queen. But this Knight is cups. That's water. That's your emotions. So again, we had this card, I think, last week. This is this emotional journey we're on. Like I said, most of us are awakening, and all the ones that are awoken already and are aware, we're really feeling things. You see. Now here, you're seeing, you're going to shore here, and the foam, the waves are behind you, like they're even auguring to shore, pushing you to shore. It's not that the waves and the torrents are raging against you. These are helping you along. These are the foams. This is the ebb of the wave, the ebb of the torrent, the dissipation of it. And here you have this white horse, so we know this is a purity, a new beginning, starting over again. You're wearing a green cloak here. So I'm going to say for a lot of you, this is grounding earth. Oh, and we're in Virgo. Right. Okay. So finances, you'd be protected. See, he's got this cape. Your finances should be improving for now. Like you see, you're manifesting. You've got that holy grail in front of you. Excuse me. And if it's your physical body, a lot of you will be healing. If it's something with your home, it's healing, it's being grounded, it's stabilizing. This is stability for you. But emotionally, you're really feeling it. If this is a man or a woman coming into your life, they're a very dreamy kind of person. They have a beautiful magnetic energy to them, but loving, and inviting. They want to do nice things with you, for you. This is a very loving feeling, like invitations to love and joy. Now, if you're in a relationship, or husband or wife, this is renewing it or rekindling, like that autumn love, or that November rebirth there that starts a new cycle. And even in the southern hemisphere, as you enter into your spring and summer, this is that life, that breath of fresh air that comes to you, but knowing that your emotions are subsiding now. You're coming to shore, to ground, and things are going to stabilize for a while with this person, place, situation, or thing in your life. And now this was here, major arcana. Here's another one. So this is a big energy for this week. And like I said, Mars is now going direct. I think the 27th, and or the 26th, and we're having the full moon in Pisces. So we have that watery energy there too. But the Hangman is that energy for us. I believe that a lot of us are going to just really feel this sudden change, because this is Neptune. This card is Neptune in the Tarot, and Neptune was Pisces, and we're having the full moon in Pisces. So this is talking about your spirituality and surrendering, being vulnerable, accepting love and light from God, from universe, people around you. This is not wanting to be right, but just wanting to be happy in your life. Like, let it go already. He did this to me. She did that to me. They're not talking to me. Just let it go. I talked to you last week. You need to draw a line in the sand sometimes and have boundaries with people. Even the people we love, that we're so close to. They drive us nuts. Whether it's this guy, this girl, our family, our parents, our children, our coworkers, whatever it is in life, your physicality, if you're ill, this is surrendering it. And you have to sacrifice sometimes your ego, all right? And let the healing begin. This is a new perspective on your life. It'll bring you clarity to change this situation or resolve a situation. This is spiritual growth and insight. He surrenders himself upside down. He lets go of all the material things in life and worldly things. And he starts to go between worlds as he's upside down. You know how your head gets woozy, dizzy when you're upside down, the blood rushes to your head, right? And all of a sudden, You're like in a twilight between consciousness and unconsciousness. This is the card between the physical and the ethereal. And this is when the insight is there. This is when we allow in. The ego is detached and just, it flows to us, the spiritual surrendering, the vulnerability, and things come in, we allow. It's like a meditative state. It's like I said, a twilight state. You're daydreaming, very Neptunian, fantasy, you know, dissolving things. Neptune dissolves things. It's everywhere, Neptune. It's going to dissolve and end things. It's that karma. The 12th house, let it go and let God deal with it. Move on. Get this out of my way so I can allow in. It's like you do your spring cleaning in the autumn too. You empty out everything that's in the attic and the garage that you just built up. And now what do? You bring in more stuff. You just got rid of this other stuff, but now you got other stuff. It's time to release and let go of the things that you've outgrown or holding you back in your life. And this card is going to help you realize that, spiritually connecting to things, detaching from the material, from the ego, and allowing spirit in to help you to make these changes in your life and know they're all part of it. And then you can resume. After he goes through this state for 9 days, he climbs down from the tree and he goes on with his life with a whole new perspective and seeing things in a new light, trusting the light within him. Well, thank you again. I hope this reading helps you. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, for this beautiful reading. Have a beautiful week. Enjoy the full moon. I have that video up already for the full moon in Pisces. And as always, I wish you the best.